here
But Nantahala was supposed to be here a year ago. Where have they been?
tuning up.
Yeah, we really like that part. Well, everybody, welcome back to the studio. Great to see you. Thank you for soldiering through the madcap adventure.
It's
that's known
dangerous out there.
as Hillsborough.
Those kids will eat you alive.
Yeah, one of them held me down, and the other one tried to get my wallet, but I
Trick or treat.
managed to scramble away. Trick or treat. Well, as we warned you, I'd like to have you jump in and play some music to start the show off. Whatever you'd like to play, we'd love to hear.
I thought you knew me so well. All of my secrets that I don't say out loud, 'cause I never have to with you. But now we are lost as hell from misread intentions. Oh, we learned the map on the palms of our hands that first day we met. Oh, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. 'Cause everything's alright, baby. You got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna really fight. And let it be clear as a bell that my love, my love, my love will never fail. You got it all wrong. 'Cause we're gonna be alright. Surprises can come today. An arc between wires. An unwelcome, dangerous spark. Like words that were never meant. But electrons look for the way of least resistance. And the fastest way back to be grounded again is to trust that we'll land. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, 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 ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, oh, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. 'Cause everything's alright, baby. You got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna really fight. And let it be clear as a bell that my love, my love, my love will never fail. You got it all wrong. We're gonna be alright. Do you remember Mazunte? We could fall asleep anywhere. Our heads in the hammocks, our feet in the sand, and the thunderous waves. That we're different people now. Our dreams interrupted. But I'm still beside you, and you have to know that I will be always. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Oh, you got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. 'Cause everything's alright, baby. You got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna really fight.
Yay. Did that sound fantastic or what? And we apologize for distracting you with Kirk and I arguing here in the background. But
That was worth a year's wait right there.
it was totally worth a year's wait. Now Kirk is going to come fix what we were fighting about.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see.
There's a microphone issue.
I suppose being DJs together, you must fight sometimes.
Never.
As long as everyone recognizes that I'm right, it's cool.
That's always a trick.
That's why
a
he's
trick in my life.
at the control board. He can cut me off anytime.
Try me.
So tell us about that song. How is that, a newer one, older one?
That's one of our newer songs. It's never been recorded
Until now.
until now. We did do a special recording of that for our EP, our Kickstarter supporters. So we do have a recording, but it's not on an album.
Well,
It's
that
one
was
of our
a
newer
really great song.
tunes. Thanks. And I was thinking when we were singing that it's everything's not all right. I mean, if you've listened to the news this week, it's not.
Totally not.
But
And you're having a bad hair day besides.
Are you
let's not
kidding
bring
me?
that up.
She's
today.
having a great hair day.
I like the wolf cut.
I've got a mullet on, a mullet wig right now. Yeah, but in terms of a relationship, I would say it's one of our truer love songs. It's about just recognizing that the beauty and the flaws.
Amen.
Yep.
So, Mary, as long as you have the mic, why don't you introduce the group?
All right. Well, there's an owl to my left. This is John Gillespie is on bass. He's also singing. And to my right is Miriam Chickerell Bayard singing her beautiful vocals. And then we've got Robert Cantrell on cajon tonight. He is a fox tonight.
Foxy.
Wow, that came out wrong. You are a fox. You are wearing fox ears. Miriam's a pirate. I'll take it. We're drinking potion, trying to get into the spirit of Halloween.
That potion is appropriate.
That's a wild color potion, too. Look at that. Is that
I don't know if anybody can see it on. Yeah, it's on the table in
is.
the
It's-
live stream. You can see it.
cobalt blue?
There was smoke coming off of it earlier, so I don't know what's going on. So what have you guys been doing with yourselves?
We played a lot of shows this spring and summer.
I remember one at Eno House. Mm-hmm. But that's
Eno House was just Mary and myself and Nancy Middleton.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Songwriters Night.
That was a songwriters' night.
We were in the audience.
And Mary's going to be doing one next month, right?
November.
November
at Yonder.
15th. Yeah.
Third Wednesday, 7 to 9 o'clock, with Mary Rocap and Tracy Feldman. Old friends getting back together.
Fantastic. So where were these shows that I missed?
Well, you were at the Doodad
Oh, that's
Farm
right.
show.
Doodad Farm Show was fantastic.
And we played at Bynum, the front porch, and we played up in Cherokee. And we played at the Carrboro Music Festival just a couple of weeks ago.
And I gather this is the last live performance of the year.
I believe it is.
It is.
So you have big plans for 2024?
Yes, but we can't tell you what they are yet.
I understand. In my day job, I'm a product manager, and that requires everyone to be under an NDA before I can talk about future plans.
Well, we want to get as much music in as we can this evening because we're really, really excited to have you all here. And so, what do you have for us next?
It's such a treat to be back here. Thank you so much for having us. We are going to play a brand new song, never been performed.
All right.
that right?
We like world premieres.
I think we did it at Carrboro.
We tried it. We tried
I think
it.
it went okay.
No, this is a world premiere. That's all anybody needs to know.
Yes, yes. Right here.
We don't
you-
actually remember if we played it at Carrboro or not, so
It was that good a gig, huh?
it was.
No, it was like 95 degrees that day, I know.
It's pretty odd.
So you heard it first on WHUP. This is called Tattoo Blue.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What if time could feel what it regrets? Not given second chances to those who never had them. What if time could feel, and if time could see if time could give us a second chances, would it ever be enough? I would need 1,000 tries to get the right moments with you right. Get 'em right. And I don't need to count the months of May, the lines on my face, or how quickly the blue of a tattoo fades. I mark time by how, when I start to miss you now, it still hurts to breathe, but it's getting a little easier.
That is just more wow. Y'all's harmony is fantastic. Mary and Miriam, you guys must have been doing this for a while, because I get the impression you guys could be like in separate states and still be harmonizing. You're not looking at each other. It's not even obvious that you're listening to each other. It just happens.
Well, hopefully we're listening to each other. Yeah. I mean,
But it just seems
Our
innate.
minds, I have
We're
a bridge
connected.
between them.
That's what I was trying to get at. That's what it seems like.
we've
So-
been really fortunate to live in the same state for a while, but there were some times when we were not in the same state and we were still able to connect. So
So, speaking of which, tell us about where the name of the band came from.
You're up.
okay. Well, it does kind of come from the place where two states come together. So Mary and I met many years ago when we were in college, and we met on the Nantahala River. We were kind of doing a pre-college trip and whitewater rafting. So that, obviously was very important for our relationship and kind of the beginning of the the singing partnership. But it also kind of represents the place that the two states that we're both from come together. So Mary was coming to North Carolina from Tennessee, and I grew up in North Carolina. So it kind of represents, obviously, our connection to nature, our connection to our sense of place here, and also just, growing up in Tennessee, being in the mountains. And so we decided to take that moniker on after being many years as performing under Mary's name, and which is fine with me. But we decided it was probably nice to expand that to encompass all the amazing musicians that do join us, that we're very grateful for.
Well, it's a great name, and it fits, and it's got a great backstory. And y'all recently, I heard John mention that you played a concert in Cherokee, which is where the Nantahala River is.
Yes. We actually went. I went to talk to the Cherokee Speakers Council to learn more about the origins of the name, and to, in some ways, get permission to use the word. Although they said I didn't need it. Nantahala is the English translation of the Cherokee word, but I learned a lot when I was there in a short amount of time, and we were lucky to be invited back as a whole band to play this summer, and hope to keep that relationship there as we learn more
Yeah.
about
Oh, that's nice.
how to honor that land and the original people that inhabited
Fantastic.
that land.
So you had a pretty good reception up there.
Yeah, it was very interesting. It was a great time.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Beautiful
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, Mary, that last song you said was a new one. Did you write that?
I did.
And tell us a little bit about your songwriting process. Like, you're messing around on guitar and you have some ideas, or you've written some poem or something, or just there's a bolt of lightning and there's a song appears magically, or what happens?
Well, I'll tell you now. I know where songs happen for me, and that's in the car. It's like a little capsule where no one else can hear me, and I have a short commute, but it's still enough time to get some ideas flowing. So with this particular song, it was a lot of this song it's really about death and saying goodbye and feeling like you don't have the right words to do that. And I know there are 1,000,001 songs that have been written about the concept of time, and so it's in some ways a very obvious song. I kind of feel like songwriters, we get to write what people kind of would, if you were throwing your hands up at the air and just shouting something that, a lot of people share the sentiments, like, what the hell is time anyway, right? But we get the gift of turning it into something melodic. And so even though it's an obvious song, it was just something that was in my heart at the time. And
Well, we'll drill
put it
down
to
on
music.
that in a minute, but we do want to move on and get some more music in. And Bob has this. Yes, Bob.
Because it is our fall fundathon, I'm wondering if you guys could say something nice about the radio station and encourage people to give money.
wow, I mean, I just talked a lot, but I have a lot I could say about local radio. I'll give someone else a turn.
Do you want to say something, John? I'll
Sure.
jump in.
I mean,
Nobody wants to talk about
this show in
WHUP.
particular has just been such a boon for songwriters and roots musicians throughout, and you both are incredible boosters to the community in ways that we are just incredibly grateful for. So definitely, if you are a listener, know that you are supporting something that's genuine and true and valued.
Thank
Ooh,
you.
I'm glad they picked John to say
Yeah,
it.
good job, John.
Good job, John.
So get out to the website, whupfm.org, click that donate button, and keep the music flowing. And the music tonight is Nantahala.
What song?
Pauline Rowe,
Oh, okay.
want to do that?
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
good
we're going to
song.
transfer instruments here. I'll add something about the radio. And Miriam and I, when we first met, we were DJs together.
I wonder
at
if we should
Guilford
switch
College
the,
Radio. If you want
the
to,
guitar
Oh,
mic?
you're going to need a microphone there, aren't you?
Yeah.
here you go. Do you need this?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
So you could say that our relationship, like, it started on the river, but
It was also on the radio.
we definitely had a lot of special moments in the WQFS FM, Guilford College Radio.
Yeah.
Miriam had very sophisticated taste. I think I wanted to play like the same two songs over and over
I
again.
don't think that's true. Your taste was very wide ranging.
But
Miriam is amazing at music recommendations.
this is true.
She is the
This
one that
true.
turned me on to Lexa Rose, and you
Good
guys
call.
probably know
Yes.
like how much that means to me.
Well, yeah, 60% of your social media posts are Alexa Rose.
That's true. That's true. That you are not wrong.
But yeah, we had a really good time there, and also just it's still going. That station is going strong, and it's places like this that invite conversation too. I think in a way that just the performances don't. So
Yes.
it's a very unique and special kind of setting. To play
And
music in.
college radio specifically really, because people bring all these sensibilities from all kinds of different walks of life, you get a wonderful mix of music on college radio. I know several of the folks who volunteer here at WHUP got their start either at UNCG or at UNC Chapel Hill at the college radio there.
Right.
True that.
So support WHUP, please.
Yes.
We will. Yep.
All right.
So are you ready for another one? Or
Is that going to work? Are we right?
Winter is familiar, but I fight it when it comes. I wish I had a pulley and rope to keep high the sun. The tension between seasons breaks and evens out the score. And after that, I won't be missing you anymore. I won't be missing you anymore. There's no point in opening the door you locked when you left. I don't expect you to say the things I want to hear, but this is my time now to let you in or let you out. Well, every party has a smoker or someone who used to have a beer and a cigarette, 'cause I have a good excuse to dance around the room like I never have before. And after that I won't be looking for you anymore. I won't be looking for you anymore. There's no point in opening the door you locked when you left. I don't expect you to say the things I want to hear. This is my time now to let you in or let you out. The days are thin like a matchbook used too many times. Not enough to cover me when the cold comes in tonight. Well, I was warned, but I have to find my own way to the door. And after that I won't be needing you anymore. I won't be needing you anymore. There's no point in opening the door you locked when you left. I don't expect you to say the things I want to hear, but this is my time now to let you in and then let you out, to let you in and then let you out.
Yay. More fantasticness from Nantahala here live on the radio.
Yeah, that's a,
And
I realized the B string was like,
Sorry about that.
no,
Talk among yourselves.
yeah.
I could understand that song being written while you're driving your car. It's my time to let you in. Or I'm sorry, that was a stretch.
Or maybe you just gotta know. Okay, it can work.
But I was thinking about that. If you're writing songs when you're commuting, all of my songs would be rage filled. It would not be happy at all. But I guess where I wanted to go with that is well, there must be some kind of a spark. Is there some? Sorry, no pun intended. Is there a particular mindset or a place you put yourself in to let songs flow, or are you just commuting and an idea pops in your head, you read a bumper sticker or something, and just something happens? Is it planned or serendipitous, I guess is what I'm asking.
Definitely serendipitous, but it's also, I think, inspired by I listen to a lot of music while I'm driving too. And yeah, like in the mornings, usually it's like when that veil between awake and, well, I'm awake while I'm driving, but you know what I mean. It's
Thanks
like
for
a little
clarifying.
groggy. And I tend to be more creative at that time, but am inspired by music that I hear and yeah.
Trains going by.
train.
Well, we have some business to do. We have business to do at the top of the hour, but we have a nice amount of time between now and then. If you had something that you'd like to share with us,
Song-wise, you mean?
or,
Or a
insights
dance
on life,
routine.
or dance routine,
Poetry.
If only
Not practice our dancing.
we didn't
or
practice that.
a man walked into a bar. John,
That's actually against my rules in the band. There's no jokes.
oh,
I
gee.
was ready for one. I was right there. It was right there.
Robert's the reason we have that rule.
Well, Bob, you can get away with it, but nobody on this side.
Oh,
I can see how that could go downhill quickly and nothing would ever get done. So no jokes.
and we were thinking this is so democratic, but it's actually a dictatorship.
I'm getting that impression as well.
Oh, yes. Oh, well. There's a place for those as well.
So, do you ever engage in some of these songwriter activities, such as joining a group and they give you a prompt, or going to songwriter retreats? And I only bring that up because our co-host Kim Lahan is at a songwriter retreat right now, and she seemed very enthusiastic about it. But I get that not everybody is. So, do you do those sorts of things? Those kind of tricks that people need to kind of put their brain into the right spot?
I love that idea, so I think I'm going to bring that back. Miriam and I, and my family and I, my siblings and I would go to the Leaf Festival.
Oh, yeah, I was just there
Black
last
Mountain.
week.
Several years ago, there was a spoken word
Poetry slam.
Our
spoken word
co-host
competition.
Kim Lahan is a member of the Asheville Slam Poetry team that founded
Really?
the Slam at Leaf.
Wow. Well, when I was younger and braver, I entered, and I made it to the last round,
Fantastic.
and the last poem had to be written on the spot using one word that someone in the audience would provide.
Exactly. That's tough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
that I
tough.
couldn't do that.
But I love it. I love that idea. Yeah.
John, do you like prompts?
Gosh, I don't usually work with prompts, but I don't think it's because I have tried and didn't like it. I think I just haven't gone there. And the
That's,
songwriter retreat that Kim's on, is that the one that Abigail and Jess are doing?
Yes, the Three Graysons.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun.
I got
Yeah.
a text from her when she finally got service late last night, and she said it was just a wonderful, glowing experience the first night. So hopefully the rest of the weekend continues.
Imagine. But yeah.
Well, as long as we've burned up time and we don't have time for song, let me ask Mary you a question. So you get these songs coming out of the car, and then is it complete all at once, or if not, what's the process where you bring it along?
Wow, I love bringing it to. So we try to practice every week, despite a lot of our energy is just in getting together and being friends and sharing each other's company and playing music and making music. So even though you haven't seen us on the gig calendar a ton, we have been trying to get together weekly. And so what I'll do is bring an idea to the Monday night practice, and if it weren't for these three people sitting around me and also Ian Linebaugh, who's not with us tonight, a lot of these songs wouldn't quite be where they are. So it's
the
very
group
collaborative.
contributes ideas or phrases or rhymes or changes in chord structure, all those things.
all the things.
Wow, that's cool. Wow.
Yeah. So it might start with an idea, and then it might take a different direction. Sometimes we'll take an old song and totally put a new structure to it and a new flavor to it. which is
And
fun.
sometimes your ideas that you bring in become something you didn't expect.
Exactly.
That's got to be
Yeah.
kind of a scary but also an exciting feeling when it happens.
And at some point, you know it's there and it's ready.
How do we determine that, y'all?
I think you just get antsy enough to perform it, and then something kind of solidifies.
Then it's locked in.
Yeah.
Nice.
It can still
Yeah.
change, though.
Like that song "Tattoo Blue" that we did earlier. We flirted with a bridge, and when we were working it up, we were like, I don't know about that. So we just kind of the next time you hear it, it might actually have a bridge because it sort of half has one, right? We just
It's a work. That's a work in progress.
Yeah.
It's good to have that freedom and trust between yourselves to throw out ideas. Let's try it. Well, maybe
Yeah.
let's put it on the shelf, and that you're not pushing it. I think so much the problem I would have with writing to a prompt. I've never been in a group or fortunate enough to do that, but it's just to have to do it right then. When at least in my style, I'm used to like letting them kind of percolate for a while. I think it's refreshing to hear how you're going about that. It sounds like fun.
It's a lot of fun.
And we have successfully made it to the top of the hour, which means you are listening to WHUP
LP
Hillsborough. And we have a sponsor for the second half of the hour, and that sponsor is Matthew's Chocolates. Yes, grab it.
Okay. That's chocolate.
That's a large
Support-
Oh my gosh.
chocolate bar.
Support for this second half of Pass the Hat is sweetly provided by Matthew's Chocolates, 104 North Churton Street, Hillsborough, North Carolina, the finest in chocolate and chocolate accessories for all of your chocolate needs. And let's face it, we all have chocolate needs. Head over to Matthew's, get your chocolate. If you want to be giving Christmas gifts of his fantastic handcrafted, hand-painted truffles, you need to get your order in by Thanksgiving. So get over there, buy all the good stuff, and put an order in for Christmas chocolates. And every guest on Pass the Hat gets a special gift of chocolate from Matthew's. This one of his famous 1-pound dinner party chocolate bars, designed for you to take it to, obviously, a dinner party, and it's in individual squares. You can break it up into individual pieces and share it, or not.
Or eat them all yourself. Miriam, read the ingredients. What do we have there?
I don't.
Oh, it's
I
a
don't
secret.
It's a mystery
Oh,
bar.
the dark chocolate caramel crisp. Oh my gosh.
That's it. And then there's an extra ingredient. I think it's called yum.
Definitely.
It's beautiful.
It is
It's a
so
skeleton.
beautiful. I
So
know.
big thank you to Matthews, and trick-or-treaters were very much enjoying Matthews earlier today when I was over there. I enjoyed Matthews earlier today when I was over there.
Everybody, we're enjoying our time with Nantahala. Go find them at nantahalamusic.com, Nantahayla music.com. Mary, Miriam, John, and Rob tonight, and enjoying this tremendously. And our show, as we've told you earlier, is being recorded and archived for all time on WHUPFM.org. But that's not all, Bob, because now we have moving pictures as well.
That's right. There's more.
What?
We have been live streaming for about 3 years now, and if you're not watching the live stream now, you should be watching the live stream now. And you can catch it at Whoop Pass the Hat, at WHUP Pass the Hat on all of your favorite live streaming services. And your favorite streaming services are Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Facebook and YouTube, keep them forever. So we have a huge archive on both of our Facebook page and our YouTube page of all of the live streams over the past few years. Twitch keeps them for 2 weeks, but all of them are in high-def 1080p married to the high-def audio broadcast that the radio puts out, so it looks good, sounds good, and is just generally fantastic.
So spread the word to your friends who have not been able to tune in live on tonight's show. It will be out there, as Bob said, for all time.
And we have now been talking for 10 minutes, and I think that's way too long.
Oh, yeah.
Would you guys play us some music?
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a Halloween theme song.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we do I'm going to do an older tune that we revisited last night, knowing that we'd be in here tonight. And this
All right.
is on the album under my solo name, and the album is called No Place for Birds to Rest. This
This will be a
Our
trick because I
Halloween.
can't see your hands. But
yeah.
Is this why you took
It'll
your
be
hair
fine.
off?
It had to go. It had to go. Halloween moon in a lavender sky, and I'll go to a party downtown where all of the rock stars and fairies and ghosts will drink to the moon and fall down. There
wish you away. I wish you away. But I can't get you out of my head, no. So I wish you would stay. All tangled up in the telephone lines, no place for birds to rest. So I watch them fly by in perfect formation, and I feel a sadness in my chest. If I could fly tonight, I would watch you from overhead. Nothing you say on the line is just right. I need you to touch me instead. And I wish you away. I wish you away. I can't get you out of my head, no. So I wish you would stay. Romantic notions, the poets, they told us, distance will make us strong. Well, they're all full of shit, and I can't help but think that they never knew this kind of love. 'Cause I've had my time to figure everything out, and for all those pieces I can't get, well, I hope you will help me now. And I wish you away. I wish you away. But I can't get you out of my head. So I wish you would stay.
Yes, dear listener, and now you know why I believe it was F.J. Ventry gave me Mary Johnston and Rocker's first two CDs, and they were on repeat in my car for about a year and a half. I didn't listen to anything else because of songs like that. You guys are just fantastic.
Thanks. That means a lot. Thank you. It's really nice to hear people listen. And people listen to CDs.
Yes.
People still use, yeah.
Hard to buy a car with a CD player these days.
Yeah.
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 Yes. I was driving an old beat-up pickup truck,
Yeah.
and I was very stoked because it had a CD player in it. My new pickup truck has no CD player in it.
What?
It's sad.
Oh, is it that new? Oh, I knew it looked nice. But it has a transmission, unlike your
Unlike
other
the
one.
other one.
Well,
Sometimes you have to go with the transmission, even.
We have a truck song. It just hasn't been written yet.
Well, there's your prompt.
There we go. Thank you.
So when are you going to come back on Pass the Hat and play the truck song?
We'll do that, next Halloween?
Let's Easter. Easter sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
well, you said you have a secret brewing, so when you're ready to reveal this secret, then we'll talk about coming back on the show. How about that? Because I sense, I have this premonition of what this secret might be, but I won't tell.
All right. Deal.
I don't like secrets. I'm going to have to sit here not knowing what it is for 6 months?
It'd be worth it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
How many more songs y'all got?
They have like about 100.
All right. Because I could sit here and listen to Nantahala music all night long.
Yeah, we've been jibber jabbering an awful lot tonight. So how about if we take our next chunk of time, next 20 minutes, and
And just play music.
straight music.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Should we do row?
Let's do that. That sounds good.
Row, row, row your boat, Bob. We know that one.
It's going to be around.
per square.
This is kind of a fairly new song too. It's not been recorded yet.
It could be about fish eggs, though. You never know.
Oh, that sushi.
Yeah.
We need a good sushi song.
That just changes the meaning of the song entirely.
When it's 80 degrees in October.
Which it is in the studio right now, by the way.
Guitar.
Oh, it's, yeah, probably 90 in here.
And
but-
when you're wearing a mullet wig, it is very hot. Okay. Yeah, so this one's, let's do it. This will be fun. Yeah. You ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
No fireworks this 4th of July on account of the changes in the wind. The rain never came and all was quiet, so I set out to wonder. Well, summer twilight has no wind. An angel whispered, "Walk with me," to watch the fireflies dance where the earth and sky do marry. I'm going down to the water, down to the water, down to the water. I'm gonna roll, roll, roll. Seems the more I have, the more I need. Well, money can't buy a memory, but this is good and this is free. Oh, river, help me remember. I'm going down to the water, down to the water. I'm going down to the water. I'm gonna roll, roll, roll. Down to the water. I'm going down to the water, down to the water. Gonna roll, roll, roll. In my boat, rest my mind, rest my mind, rest my mind. In my boat, rest my mind, rest my mind, rest my mind. Down to the water, I'm going down to the water, down to the water. Gonna roll, roll, roll. Down to the water, I'm going down to the water, down to the water. Gonna roll, roll, roll. Gonna roll, roll, roll. Gonna roll, 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 roll.
Fun one.
Now, I know we want to roll right into more music, but Mary and Miriam, we know that you guys have a long history together. Can you give us a quick background of how you connected in with Robert and John to form who we have here in the studio?
Sure thing. Robert, we go way back.
Yeah.
Oh,
He doesn't have a
mic.
microphone.
You have a microphone now.
I'm going to kill his last name. I'm sorry if I do, Alex, if you're listening. Alex Maoli is a wonderful person, first of all, and a music enthusiast, a recording engineer, and a bleep bloop analog computer person who had an event in Carborough that was a fundraiser for insurance for musicians. And I went to that and was hanging out with my buddy Greg Humphreys and met a wonderful young lady named Anna Rose Beck, who said, "Hey, I need a drummer for my my CD release party. Will you play drums?" And I said, "Of course I will." And she was very kind and let me do that. And during that time, I met Jim Kermidas, who was the guitar player for Mary at that point. And at some point in this whole process, Jim said, "Hey, would you want to play drums for Mary?" And I said, "Hell yeah, I'd like to play drums with Mary," because I'd seen Mary
Right answer.
Through Wes Lamb and a really fun band called the Guns of El Baracho I'm sorry, I can go on and on about this. But so we opened for Joe Romeo, and Mary was playing in that band, and
Pawn
that was
Shop-
at the
that was
Cave.
Pawn Shop
Sorry, Pawn
Ruby.
Shop Ruby, yes. And it's like, oh, wow, man, they sound so good. And then I went to see them play a couple times in the interim, and it's like, oh, well, man, this is awesome. They really like their band. But then when Jim said, hey, would you like to play? I said, yes, I would like to play. And that's how I got on board.
Fantastic. How about John?
Actually, so Robert and I have been playing in a band called the Drowning Lovers for several years. And when FJ got too busy to continue being part of Nantahala, the spot opened up, and Robert got me a chance to audition to be part of it, and it just felt like coming home. It was so amazing. That was what, 2019, I think.
Right before the COVID
All the stuff happened.
pandemics,
Yeah.
blew up. So yeah, it was kind of an interesting start for us, and that these folks, I mean, what a lifeline through that time.
Amen.
We somehow managed to keep our music alive.
When we were getting started, we had Anna Rose Beck on the show
Yes, we
back
did.
in her previous life when she still is a wonderful songwriter. But Anna Rose then went to North Carolina Central and got her master's in some kind of jazz thing. And now she's at University of Texas becoming a physician. And a great, tremendous respect for Anna Rose Beck.
Yeah, we are big fans.
Me too.
So it's time for more music.
Oh, let's do that. Do you want to do Mountain next?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that's
Oh, okay.
you, or if you're up for that.
Yeah.
This is where we
Wait,
put some
do you have to
pressure
dance
on
now?
John.
So this is a song that begins with a guitar figure, and that who came up with that?
So originally Eric Haugen was playing, he came up with this guitar riff, then Ian made it his, had his own take on it, which was beautiful. And we thought, can we do this without a guitar? And
Yeah.
John was
I was like, I
came
could.
up with this. And it
So
sounds
this is me trying to approximate that part, and it's hard for me to play. Okay. Rhythm. That's the
it's
hard
all
part.
about, it's all just about the rhythm. Don't you wanna go up on the mountain and cry river to the sea? I don't know what you're feeling inside, but it's time to set it free. Don't you wanna go up on the mountain and see the world from way up high? When the night falls, all the porch lights on, make a valley full of fireflies. Oh, the mountain. Oh, the mountain remembers you, remembers you. Don't you wanna go up on the mountain and meet your lover once again, where the cool green branches foray out in a symphony of wind? Don't you wanna go up on the mountain to laurel, trillium, and pine? There's a time to bloom and a time to bury all the secrets deep inside. Oh, the mountain. Oh, the mountain remembers you, remembers you. Oh, the mountain. Oh, the mountain remembers you, remembers you. Remembers you, remembers you. Remembers you, remembers you.
Have mercy.
Yeah, John.
Hey, John.
It's too much for one pinky.
I don't know. That was
Your hand's way bigger now after playing that. Got the big hand.
Yeah, I have like this short scale Mustang. After seeing FJ play one, I was like, oh, that's really cool. And they're short scale, and I just never remember to bring it if I'm going to do that song. Which would be
Oh, you did it well.
Thank
Kim
you.
Lane is listening in from the mountains. Apparently, she finally found signal, and her one word for that song was delicious. And I couldn't agree more. That was fantastic. We're going to shut up if you guys have more music.
Yeah, why don't we do one more on the newer side?
Okay.
Shall we?
Is this Dear Humanity?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Getting rowdy out there.
Fireworks.
It's best just to stay here in the studio where it's safe.
I've got to get out there and get some candy before it's all gone.
Oh, the good candy is across the street at Yonder.
Oh, that's right. In a glass.
Uh-huh.
So tell us about Yonder.
Yonder is a fantastic bar. It is owned by a couple who, one of them is a real estate agent and one of them is an author of kind of true crime Southern noir. And it's a perfect local bar for Hillsborough. It is basically Hillsborough's living room. Literary folks, real estate-y kind of folks, all of the various walks of life of Hillsborough enjoy that place, and they knock it out of the park every weekend. Fantastic music. They have events like Noir at the Bar where they have people. There was a woman flew in from L.A. yesterday just to do a 5-minute reading at Noir at the Bar. Left the very next morning, left this morning, flew back to L.A.
Louisiana.
Los Angeles.
Oh,
And S.A. Cosby,
I was going with
reasonably
the
famous author.
post office abbreviation. But
S.A.
still,
Cosby, a reasonably famous author. He's got stuff on the New York Times bestseller list, is a regular down here for Noir at the Bar in Hillsborough. And he's dragging Eric off to do one in Tennessee, Nashville, next month. Anyway, you guys are ready now, right?
Sure, yeah. And it sounds like Yonder's a great, or Hillsborough's got some nice spots to go to.
And
So-
Eric, by the way, did ask about y'all. So I would highly recommend walking across the street after and saying, hi, Eric.
Sounds good. Oh, well, hi, Eric, if you're listening now.
Yeah. Who's playing there tonight? Is it Orange County Lockdown?
Orange
It
County
is.
Lockdown.
Yep.
Yes.
You know, last time I saw them just a couple of weeks ago, and it was really interesting because Sarah, the lead singer, she often harmonizes with the two men on either side of her, and she just turns to face them each time. It was really interesting. Like, you know, you were talking about not having to look at each other while you sing, but
Right.
she like makes a point of like, now this time I do it this time, this way, just depending upon which harmony singer she's with. I thought that was really adorable.
I'm going to have to go see it now.
Yeah, very cool.
All right, so we'll do a new song that is called, well, it's got a very humble title, Dear Humanity. Our plea. Here we go. I never cried wolf.
Oh, it's Kate.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that would make
What
things
and
harder.
How to,
also.
and
It's just it's
Oh,
the
one.
same thing. Just
one?
yeah, you might get to us.
That would make things
Okay.
harder. You're so kind.
Just being in the wrong.
Thanks, John.
Actually, and now that you you didn't interrupt me. Oh God, I interrupted myself.
Wow, the
I-
dictator's coming out now.
No, I did want to mention that this song was collaborative with some of our fans. So we asked people thinking about climate change, what would you miss the most as we start to lose species and parts of nature that are special to you? And so some of the lyrics are creations or were crafted from words that people posted
Nice.
for us. All right, is this the right key now, John?
Yes, it is.
Who's the boss now?
I don't know.
No, we're actually very nice to each other. So, okay, ready? I never cried wolf. She was running beside me through the wilderness. I had her to guide me. And even if I cried, they sure would have taken their
just the poor folk the fire is killing. Gotta do something now, there won't be nothing worth living. I went to the future, and it was there I grieved. The garden tomato and the honeybees. A loon upon the lake, a starry sky, quiet place just to breathe. Now I'm not alone. Can you hear the chorus? The shoreline is burning, leaving nothing for us. Sing it with us, sing it loud. There's no tomorrow, only now. Don't you know? One of these days they're gonna hear us singing over the sound of 4 alarms ringing. And it's not just the poor folk the fire is killing. Gotta do something now, there won't be nothing worth living for. Running out of excuses, we are running out of time. Running out of excuses, we are running out of time. Running out of excuses, we are running out of time. Running out of excuses, we are running out of time. That's Dear Humanity. Yes.
Fireflies.
Fireflies.
I will miss fireflies.
Oh,
I'm missing fireflies already. It seems like there are fewer every year, and it bugs me.
yeah.
It does bug you.
It bugs you.
It bugs me.
People are talking about monarch butterflies a lot, or the lack thereof.
Yep, fewer and fewer of them as well. Well, we have reached the end of an hour of wonderful live music with Nantahala here live in the studio.
Thank you so much.
Thank
has
you all
been
very
really
much.
Fun.
I mean, unless you want to stay and play another 30 minutes of music, which is cool with me. Kirk looks like he's packing up to go.
We may have provided some ideas for music to play.
Yes, you did. So, in fact,
they've been looking forward to reliving their DJ.
that's
Career.
right. Thank you. You should not play any more live music. You got to go back to your DJ days. So, wave goodbye to the live stream. We're going to turn that off. Keep waving. I'm not done turning it off yet. Okay, those people.